today is, January something, the 7th, the 5th, the 4th. I don't know what it is, actually. I forget. I decided to turn the camera around the other way. Now you can see the other side of my living room. Let's see, what can you see? There's a map behind me of the solar system. Got this weird poster. It looks like a Turkish children's counting poster I found in a junk store. My record player plays records. And of course, my thing of chocolate chip cookies. Wow. Jenna made for us last night. I will say these are delicious, but don't tell her. Mine are better. You can ask the 9th graders. I made cookies for them last year. They were amazing. Best cookies I've ever made. Okay. Let's get to the business here. Very good. I hope you're having a good weekend. I had a lot of comments this week. A lot. I'm not going to read them all. Many of the comments, to be honest, were not very, shall we say, constructive. They were, anyway. So I'm going to read the ones that I think are the most helpful to class, or the most helpful to me, or the, most deserving of being read. So here we go. When are you going to change seats? Good question. I feel like it's been a while. I'm not going to change the seats tomorrow, but how about this? We've got this week, and then exam week starts, and then we have one more week before the end of the semester. I will let you choose your own seats that week. And then when we come back in the second semester after the break, new seats, Herman style, Herman selected seats. But 3 more days of these seats, and then you can pick your own seats, and then I'll read them. Thank you for reminding me. Be our teacher in 9th grade, but please. I wish I could be your teacher in 9th grade. I really do. I wish that I could have you guys again next year, because you're both great classes. Unfortunately, I really like teaching prep language, and I like teaching preps. And you don't know this, but next year you're going to turn into like slightly older kids. Like, you're perfect right now the way you are. If I could freeze it, I would keep teaching. I wish you could just stay in prep and I could keep teaching the same class. But unfortunately, you have to get older. And unfortunately, I really like teaching prep. So thank you for this. It's very nice, actually. Here's a nice comment. Potato. Potato? Oh, there's more. It says, look at the other side, okay? Tomato. Mr. Herman, I have a confession to make. Could be interesting. Confessions are usually pretty interesting. When I come home at precisely 5:37, my hair starts turning green. This sounds weird. My arms and legs stick together and to my body. I lose ability to speak and write and turn into a broccoli. This is very strange. I really think you should... That's why I can't do my homework. Now that's a good excuse. But what I need, I hate to be so pessimistic or a cynic, but this sounds like a very serious condition. You might want to go to the doctor. If the doctor can write me a note and say that you are turning into broccoli every day, of course I will excuse you for your homework. You'll never have to do homework again. I mean, that's crazy. If you're broccoli, how can you do homework? However, I need a note. Unfortunately, I need a note. But that's a very good excuse. And then it says, and can we play STEMGO sometime soon? Yes, we can play STEMGO sometime soon. I think that's actually a fun game, and I think it's a good game for English, so we'll play it again. Hey, Mr. Herman, please show us your girlfriend's photo or herself. Thanks. This actually looks like it was written from a different student this week. And then the next comment is to Mr. Herman from Prep E and F Brotherhood. Would you like to show your girlfriend's photo on the Valentine's Day week? Pleasey. Sure. Okay. I was just going to show you a picture of her like this week so we could get it over with. I'm kind of tired of you guys asking. But this is a good week. We'll do it in February. That's great. You know, good. Next, Mr. Herman. I think we should ally with Mr. Donnelly's Worldwide Anansi Club. Was that Anansi? Is he the spider? I hate spiders. I'm actually afraid of spiders. It's one of the only things in the whole world that I'm afraid of, and it doesn't make any sense, just like most fears. Anyway, we don't need to get into this right now. Worldwide Anansi Club, because our flashcards are about to finish, and we need a helpful hand to allow us to continue the war. I think the war against words. He and your soldiers are waiting for your commands. And there's some other stuff. It says, sincerely, your dedicated pirate. Our very secret flag, and then there's a flag of the Anansi flag. You can't really see this here, but it is of a spider. That's interesting. I don't quite understand the question. Is the question, can you guys, can we work on Mr. Donnelly's vocabulary in my class? I want to say no, because most teachers right away, when they get an idea, they go, no. So I'm going to say no, but I'm going to think about it because, yeah, I'll think about it. And I got to think about it. I got to think about a way for it to work in our class too. Not a bad suggestion. Especially like last unit, we didn't have that many vocabulary words, so you guys ran out pretty quick. Food should be allowed during lessons. I agree it should. I really think food should be allowed during lessons. However, it's a school rule. I can't do anything. My hands are tied. Look, I wish that you guys could eat, you know, Beiti kebab and Lamajun and Magnum bars and cheesy cracker things and Snickers and Twix and pizzas and tacos and lollipops and marshmallows and fish sandwiches, Adana kebab, Chinese food, particularly General Chow's chicken, as well as Mandarin beef. Tom yum soup, that's from Thailand. A good curry would be nice. Really, if you could get a whole roasted turkey and we could carve it up in class, and every day I could give out a plate with a nice piece of turkey and maybe some of the other things that we traditionally eat in America at Thanksgiving. I think that would be a very nice way to start the day. Perhaps later we could have big pieces of apple pie. Failing that, I do love Kadeif. No, we can't have food during class, so dream on. And you, whoever wrote this, are you the same person who put in, well, literally, meaning this is the exact number, like 30 pieces of tiny paper that said food? I opened every one of those and read them. That was a huge waste of my time. It was funny. I give it a 7 out of 10 for funniness, but like a 10 out of 10 for annoyingness. Ugh. Mr. Herman, I think we, you and your students, Mr. Herman Pirates, we should use weird word for buys for clandestine special codes, which the Dobie Pirates will not be able to decipher it. Sincerely yours, your pirate. This message will explode in 5 seconds. Ta-ta for now. Ah! I don't even remember what the question was anymore. Ah, funny ways to say goodbye. You mean like in the hall and stuff? What do you mean? You gotta be more specific. Yeah, we can say goodbye in ways so that Mr. Dobie's pirates don't know what we're talking about, but I actually don't 100% know what you're talking about. So try to be more specific. Your lessons were more exciting before? Question mark. I think this is because the other day, I think, I was saying, I felt like my lessons are more boring recently. But I do. I always feel this way, though, so I will try to make lessons more interesting and exciting. Middle of the year, just like you guys, I get kind of, rut, a little stuck. But anyway, I will be trying to make our lessons more exciting. Can you increase the amount of the comprehension questions and decrease the vocab questions in your quizzes? Yes, I could. I'm not sure that I will. And I don't know, do you mean the points? Like or do you just mean the number of questions? I don't actually understand. One reason there's so much vocabulary is because vocabulary is not explicitly on the exams. And I think it's extremely important to your ability to comprehend texts and to your general development with the English language. So I try to make the quizzes very heavy on vocabulary. But I think the real problem, tell me if I'm wrong, is the problem that when you get like one question wrong on the comprehension part, that it kind of ruins your grade? You know, that the questions really count for a lot? If that's the problem, let me know. Maybe I should put more comprehension questions on so that they're worth less. Actually, that is a very good idea. Because sometimes I'll admit, as a teacher, I'm grading your quizzes and I feel guilty when some kid has done really great and then they get like 3 or 2 comprehension questions wrong and their grade is an 85 or 90, and I feel like their grade really should be something like a 95. So I'll consider that. It's an excellent suggestion. And the last one that I'm going to read for today. Lades, ha ha, from Khan. You got me. I think you, wait, does this count? Did I lose? Did I lose? Aklinda? This doesn't seem very fair. Khan, I'm coming for you. I'm going to get you. I got you the other day, and I'm going to get you again. I can't wait. And anyone else who plays Lades with me, you're dead meat. I'm not ever going to lose again. All right. Those are the comments. Keep them coming. Really try to make things constructive. I know that this is kind of fun and sort of entertaining, but really I do listen to what you write here, so it's a chance to tell me how you feel about class. And that's it. Ooh, a new record. We're now at 13 minutes. Bravo! That's 13 minutes of your life wasted. Actually, 13 minutes of, no, it's not a waste of time. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you